Short disclaimer before the video. At the time of recording that on Twitch, I was getting sick and I'm still kinda sick. So during the progression of this video, you will see me getting a bit more tired and maybe my reaction is not up to my standards. Anyway, I'm sorry for that, I'm still recovering and have fun with the video anyways. I hope you still enjoyed.
Enough talk, it's time for action!
Please not.
Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Good. I don't want him to.
Have a taste of this! Yeah!
It worked.
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path! If you need a hero, I'm the man.
And
Good job.
Itto! Should have seen this coming.
Okay, but he helped.
Shinobu. What happened to Itto? Did he pass out?
I take that as a yes.
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates.
Come on, he was having a conflict before. That can't be true. No.
Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Yeah, sounds like Itto.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Yeah, but why didn't you stop him? You just could have.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion.
Okay, that's true.
Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
So basically a bullet chucker? Yeah, I guess so.
Itto, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind.
Yeah, and I mean, he did it, so.
Everyone's important.
Seems good.
We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people. Shinobu? Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Okay.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
That's great.
What the? So Itto's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That
Oh, yeah,
magical
right.
device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
And he's gone. No use in saying wait anymore.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves.
Guess so.
How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there.
And she just runs off. Okay.
What's this?
Kinda looks wonderful, to be honest.
Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
What are those comparisons? It's even bigger than a cooking pot. Even bigger than our heads combined. What are those? Yeah, I mean, we got some giant ass heads, so even bigger than our heads.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Yeah, gotta agree with Paimon there.
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up.
And you want to take that thing with you?
But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge! How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
That seems like a problem.
What the... Are they... Are they treasure hoarders?
What are treasure hoarders doing here?
They look familiar. Oh yeah, I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
How did they manage to get here?
You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
That doesn't sound like normal lore. Normal lawyer stuff. Sounds tough though.
Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us.
And more clues. There was something. A note. Can we take a look at it? I asked Master Boyang if I could borrow pen and paper to write home, but now that I have them, I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine. And I miss my daughter.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, In all likelihood, this is the fantastic compass. Why is there a small version of the fantastic compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Huh? A new entrance. Great!
What if we turn it backwards though? Okay, we can't. Okay. Interesting. Can we run? Nope. Never mind then.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Oh, gravity's weird. Or felt weird? Maybe it isn't. Huh. That is back at the compass, right?
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Yanfei, what is that sound?
The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Ah! Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Guess that's Yelan's job.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
Quietly.
Ooh, that seemed like it hurt.
Out of here, I will recall. See, in the fin.
Ouch.
Compass. That's just. I'm so tired.
Amateurs, and still they dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
That voice just now.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Probably.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a
1 HP,
close
yeah.
connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Oh, we could destroy it. Ah, never mind then. Okay. I did not know we could destroy it. That means it should be now gone in the future. Yeah, congratulations, Lumine. You just destroyed a tree.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Bosacius, I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
Xiao.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back! This is my fight. Do not come near me.
Okay. And we'll fight with you.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me!
Huh? Ugh. How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Okay. Interesting. So that's Bosacius?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Where even is he?
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial retreat. Even your strength is finite.
Come on.
But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember,
Who's saying that
we
now?
must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Okay. I am majorly confused.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
Haven't even recovered from your injuries yet.
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
That is either insane determination or messed up.
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know.
Come on, don't be like that.
This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
He fought the monsters, though.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Yeah, then let's go.
Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, got a long letter. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol. But according to the information we've garnered, the beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We are victorious, and what a grand victory it is. Save that we can never again return home. Hulan's daughter will turn 2 in 2 this year's end. Qingming's granddaughter is getting long in the tooth. The two of them miss their family sorely, though I myself have no relations. No one does not wish to return home, but for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it is because we miss home, or because this place was always like this. But when we are on patrol here, we can see sights that we could only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that in Leia, that the Leia has had hundreds of years of history when it comes. Wait, what? I'm sorry. I used to hear that old folks say that Leia has had hundreds of years of history when it comes to mining in the mountains. But this doesn't look like a mine. Perhaps what was missing my childhood home back in the mine settlement. I wish I could go back home. Oh man, I can't read anymore. I'm so bad. Oh, I wish I could go back home, back there. Where do I even read home? Yeah, I'm way too tired for reading. Oh shit.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
Okay.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth.
Yeah.
Still,
Hopefully.
who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
There's nothing here at all.
That's not good.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the Abyss. But where are the opponents?
I think this is my memory.
Your memory? Of what?
Emptiness. That's the power of the Abyss.
The Abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
I'm afraid so. Because I will always remember that the Abyss took my twin away. Okay. The purpose of my journey is to find you. I will keep going.
It's getting darker.
Okay, I have to get everybody out of here. I'll find a way to survive. Too fast, I can't read it. Oh. Oh. But that's just an illusion, right?
Aether, wait!
It's just an illusion.
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
Looks like the compass.
The fantastic compass!
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the
The
ground.
traveler talk, yeah.
But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, he was just a figment of your imagination? So, he appeared as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
I can sense that he's not here. But at least we found this.
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and...
What's she doing?
Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. All right, here we'll be fine.
Oh,
Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
This is all very confusing.
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the Bosacius we saw was just an illusion, will we really be able to take anything we find here back to the outside world?
This... Probably not.
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the world within reach.
Okay. I'm not gonna pretend as if I knew what she was saying.
Bosacius was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Rex Lapis's command. He could control electro energy. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior and a talented commander.
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
What is it? Oh no, more reading. Shit. Okay. My name is Boyang. Here I leave the record of all I know for future generations to see and learn from my experiences. Now too. My comrades and myself were ordered by the Shising to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Millelith champions. But the beasts in this place were incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered terrible losses. If not for the aid of the Yaksha, I fear that my brother and I might have been slain right there and then. No, 3. This Yaksha has 4 hands and behaves in a maddened fashion, even being unable to remember his own name. When in a crazed state, he refers to others around him as Aletis and Menogias. He has mastery over the thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring, one that is destined to be remembered throughout history. We followed him into battle against the wicked beasts for 10 odd days, finally breaking out. Note 4. A snake has its weakness 7 inches below the head, and these monsters naturally have their weakness as well. Having discovered this, the Yaksha decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In a previous battle, the surface of the chasm was damaged, revealing a great enigmatic underground palace in the bowels of the earth. We observed that the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain, and so we guessed that there is some power there that greatly suppresses these beasts of Carnia. Note 5. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Wrong Xiao and I agreed I would take the fantastic compass and lead a group of Millelith to follow the Yaksha down into the underground palace. We will lure the beasts away and herd them into the depths of the place. The seal must be completed by myself, and the Yaksha within the place will, with Wrong Xiao aiding us from the outside, and with Wrong Xiao aiding us from the outside. That way we can ensure that the seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means that I, the Yaksha, and the Millelith will be left behind within the underground palace. Yet the benefits are too great. We have to try this out. Note 6. The warriors have observed day and night, and have confirmed that the beasts are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace, almost as if some power is eating away at them. Some of our wounded have sacrificed themselves, and others have split off from the main party in their confusion, never to return. Will the monsters really be vanquished this way? Note 7. The unmatched strangeness of the underground palace is something I fear. I fear only I and the Yaksha still live to witness. I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. I fear he will not live long. As for me, though I remain clear-headed, I can feel fey moods setting in. I do not know how long I have been here. The Yaksha urges me to depart, forgetting that staying here was the fate we chose. Note 8. The underground palace is almost like a living being. When a breach first appeared in the ground, we leaped down below and gave battle. But even then, I noticed that the breach was quietly closing. I don't know if that's the only tactic we could have chosen. And even when we attacked the rifts, the rent open spaces Space is slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly. Sometimes, other times they can be swift. It is hard to say. Does this mean that when we damage the ground in the fighting, we damage the outer shell of the space? Have we accidentally entered the belly of some mighty Leviathan, only to be slowly devoured by it? Note 9. Sorry for my horrible reading. Note 9. I believe that this should be the end of those wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all. I've tried many paths. There is no way out. The Yaksha has fallen. Only I remain. I see my family, my wife, my children. They approach me, and then they pass through. I must be going mad. Who else can I be, seeing my family who are in Lee Harbor? I wish I could go home, but can I? Wrong, Xiao. Sometimes I curse the fact that it was not you who had to undergo this torture. But Wrong, Xiao, as your elder brother, I am glad that you survived. So tired, I can't think straight. And then he died, I assume.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
Oh, that looks grim.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die!
It's fine, Paimon. We will find a way.
Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Let's see. Maybe it does.
It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough, but still, we must be on the right track. And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
Okay.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now.
Hold on, that huge crystal we saw in the bottom of the chasm. I remember when the crystal hit the rune serpent, there seemed to be an opposing force. Was it the opposing force that delayed the weakening of the space that has now swallowed us? Or did the impact weaken the entrance on the ground? Also, we haven't seen any abyss monsters in here. Could this all be connected?
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Itto and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
It's gonna be good, Paimon.
Paimon,
No
just hang
worries.
in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
It's fine, Paimon. Whew. Love how they inserted an idol there. Yeah, that was really clever.
Shinobu, Itto, we're back!
How's Itto doing?
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
Somewhat mostly bad, I guess.
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated.
And does Xiao count as an adeptus?
I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human
Okay, yeah.
with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
Yeah, Xiao and Yela need to cooperate.
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it, maybe even reverse it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it,
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
Sounds so good.
you bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
After everybody has a rest.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Don't be afraid, Paimon. This is hopefully going to work.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, It's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
I remember a giant snake just outside of the space.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Oh, right, yeah, you. Yeah.
Huh? Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was?
When a crystal attacked the giant snake, does that have anything to do with why the ground split open?
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
Yeah, I agree with Paimon. Otherwise we would have maybe been dead.
You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
I don't know. Maybe all of us?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Good.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Alright then, let's do it.
Stars align, bestow your light, evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge, by dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
So beautiful.
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Okay, looks good. Don't overdo it though.
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
you can do it, Xiao. I hope we're not unsealing something that we shouldn't. Come on, Xiao. Come on.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Can't Yelan help him out? No, he's not sacrificing himself. No. Oh, good. Good job, Zhongli. Oh, wow. They had me for a second. I thought they were literally going to kill Xiao, but no, Zhongli had her back. That's good. And then they're so good at making those cutscenes, it's incredible. Daddy came to save his child. Pretty much.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
So all the time, Zhongli could have just stepped in and saved us. Oh man, Zhongli.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Yeah, thanks to you too, Yelan.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
Alright, back to business.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that.
Maybe.
And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Fair point, actually. Yeah.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got through to him, actually.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement.
Quite a big one.
It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so... Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he?
I doubt it.
Let's go check on him.
In the end, it was his move that helped us quite a bit.
I slept Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Your voice acting is just brilliant.
Are you in any pain?
Mm-hmm. The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
Paimon, you're not the right person to talk about that one, but...
The heck are you guys talking
Not
about?
gonna
I'm
complain.
fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later.
Just take it, everything is good again.
Itto, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
True.
I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
True.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good one.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Of course, Paimon, but we have other things to do.
Fine!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
Yeah, it's been tough. Have fun, guys.
Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Does he really understand him, or is he just doing his Itto thing?
Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Itto translate what Isha said for everybody.
Good idea! Let's do that!
Okay.
Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
I don't know what they're talking about, but sure.
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us!
Alright, Itto, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
See ya. We will get ya. No worries. Everything good, Xiao?
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yanfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close.
Which is good, because that was stressful.
Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut, for their own sakes.
I mean, Itto would probably be in for it, but I think Cookie will. She will keep her word.
We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh.
You've got a mean streak. Yelan.
You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance.
I mean, just a co-worker of Futao, I assume.
Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Alright.
Bye, Yelan!
We will see you in your quest. Alright.
You knew I was waiting for you?
It was kind of obvious you were just standing there.
Really?
Hmm.
There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, quite a bit away. Oh! Oh, lucky me that I repaired the temple last time. I'm not sure if that would work if we did not repair the temple by that time. Let's see.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers, and nothing more.
Yeah, but slaughter is not always bad if it's for the good, I guess.
For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that this isn't true, right?
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that!
Yeah, Xiao, we got something to tell you as well.
Oh yeah! Ushi wanted us to tell you! It's very important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Itto, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest.
That is a very great way of living.
Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a Yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
There will always be someone willing to be on your side.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And... Well, anyway, there's loads of people out there
I
who
mean, there are
really
enough
care
people with
about you.
visions. I mean, I agree with the position of Ushi. That's a really nice way to live. Live in a way that makes you happy. Of course, you should take that to extremes, but I think it's a good start. Especially for her Xiao.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chizapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end, so that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me.
And what makes
Even
you?
so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of.
Yeah, but that's just you. Like, having a worst case scenario plan is not a bad thing at all. But, you know, you should keep it for the worst case.
If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
So that was Zhongli's power back there, huh?
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Yep. Supporting each other is how people survive.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I think I felt it too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
Okay.
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyang, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyang? Boyang? You are Boyang, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyang, do you want to go home?
Of course.
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhao up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother!
No.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyang.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you.
So depressing to see that, especially a scene when they all cried and screamed. But it's also nice to see that they had fun. They had like something similar to a family. But now it's just him. That's everything with the Yakshas is so messed up. I don't even know why Zhongli created them like that.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
Xiao.
Are you sure it's okay for you to tell me this? I certainly wouldn't want to talk about it all the time.
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest.
Just you? That's rough.
Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. And Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
They were all heroes, died of warrior's death. And you are one too, even though you're not dead. They are all heroes.
Heroes? I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish.
That is a... I think that sentence is applicable to everything.
I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Okay. Man, I really have a love-hate relationship with those kind of quests. It's... They make me think a lot afterwards. This quest started... I don't know, I thought this quest would go somewhat, yeah, we're gonna explore the chasm, and then we're gonna meet up with some illusion stuff. This went just a bit of a different way. First of all, we had some nice bonding with our crew, which was nice. But then more and more we came to face with dread, death, more tragic tales about Xiao, which is always sad. So sorry for him. Oh man. But also some nice advice, I think. Had some really good lines in this quest. From Ushi, from Xiao. When I started playing this game 2 years ago, I believe now, I thought it's gonna be a kid's game. Just fun and stuff. Gonna defeat a dragon, make our gliding license, and have funny adventures like that. But no. Teyvat is pretty deep at this point. And, well, how would you rate this quest? Relative to others is probably the only way I can rate this one. I think this might be one of my favorite quests from the Xiao arc. That's for sure, I think. I think it was slow, but I think that's not a bad thing for a quest like this.
Little afterthought after editing this. This quest was insanely well structured in my opinion. Maybe I should have split it up in 2 parts while playing it as well. But yeah, pretty nice progression in the quest, to be honest. And the cutscenes and all of the drama with Xiao. It's pretty amazing. But honestly, really sad for Xiao. And I hope it's the last quest for his arc, because I feel like he's only gonna suffer more if he gets another quest. Okay, but that's it. I hope I'm healthy soon again so I can fully appreciate those quests. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm literally honored that people actually care. Thank you.
I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me. Boyang.